Okay, welcome along to the GMVA heavy legs program. So we're looking for a program where we can really challenge our legs without a lot of weight, because maybe you don't have access to a gym. So it's going to be a lot of one leg work, which is going to simulate you lifting a lot heavier weight than you have access to maybe during lockdown, or just because you don't have access to a gym through school or high school, whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so great job on being here. We're going to do a very quick jog and loosen up, and then we're going to get straight into exercise. So we're going to take about 30 seconds just to jog around our room. Right, so you can just make whatever space you've got. Just want to get the blood flowing. Alright, we don't need to do a massive warm up with heaps of exercises, because we're not going to be doing a massively strenuous workout, but we do need to make sure that we are ready to exercise. So about 30 seconds of movement is going to be enough. And we're going to do 2 activation exercises and then we're into it. Okay, cool. So reverse lunge, double hand sweep. Alright, nice big load through our hips. Get that back knee down close to the ground. Really reach up and back with those hands. So we're opening up that whole chain. Okay, very nice. And simply we're just doing a deadlift action. So we're going to push forward with our hands, back with our bum. We should get a nice strong stretch to our hammies. So up, push, 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 extend. All right, push, 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 extend. You should feel a good strong hamstring stretch. 2 more. Last one. Okay, nice. All right, so hopefully you've got your program printed out. If you don't, you can just go by the video. We're starting with a shadow squat. Okay, so shadow squat means I'm going to start right foot off the ground, and my right foot's got to stay just off the ground. It can't go forward or backwards or sideways. All right, when we're doing this squat. All right, we want to get 10 repetitions on each leg. Okay, if you want to make this a little bit harder, you can. Just grab something. This is a 5 kilo plate. It makes it a fair bit harder. If you don't have that, a medicine ball. If you don't have that, fill up a milk bottle. Get a bag of rice. Just get whatever you wish. All right, but you can make it a little bit harder if you wish to. Okay, so let's go 10 on each leg. So getting a balance. Making sure our heels are about 60% of the weight, toes are about 40. Bums back. And we're going to control our knee the whole time. We're trying to get as deep as you feel you can. All right, making sure we're controlling the knee. And pushing back with your bum, so it's not your knee driving forward. We should be feeling this in glute, hamstring, with a little bit of VMO and quad. 8, going for 10, 9, 10. All right, switching side. Let's go again. All right, as deep as you feel you can. Making sure we're keeping that shadow. So we're not allowed to push that foot forward or sideways or backward. Last one. Very nice. All right, and obviously, as I said, you can make that harder by holding the weight. Okay, our second one, we're on a glute bridge on the ground. If you've got a mat, grab it. If you don't, that's fine. Now, if you've got a band, let's just pop it around our waist before we sit down. Because we might use that. I'll show you how to make that a bit harder. So, glute bridge, we're doing 12. Pretty simple. Foot off the ground up to the roof. 2, 3, we go through for 12. Now, the whole idea of this is that we make it harder. So let's put our hands underneath the bottom of that band. Okay, so we're going to hold the band onto the ground underneath your bum. Right, 1 foot off the ground. And we do go. And we go for our 12. So we're there. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switching legs. 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice job. Alright. So just a little way we can make it harder if we choose to. Totally up to you. If you wish to use that band. Alright, the next one. We're doing a triple squat to small smooth jump. Alright, so this is just a double leg bodyweight exercise, but it will just get a bit of pump through your legs. Okay, it's more about the repetition on this one, not so much about the hard weight. Alright, so we're on a triple squat, making sure 60-40 on heels, toes on our weight. So 1, 2, on the third, jump, straight down. 1, 2, on the third, jump, straight down. 1, 2, on the third, jump, straight down. Okay, we can see how that works. So we're going to go through for 10 sets of the jump. Alright, making sure that it's arse back, not knees forward on everything that we do. Alright, let's go through. So 1, 2, on the third, up and straight down. 1, 2, on the third, up, 2, 4, 1, 2, jump, and as I was saying with the other exercise before, if you wish to hold on to something light, 5 kilos, go for life, and good. So as you can see, it gets our heart up a bit and it gets our leg full of blood. Alright, well done. Okay, next one. We need something to sit on. So we're doing a single leg sit and stand. Now, we've got to be an appropriate distance from the bench. So you can do a bed, a desk, a couch, whatever's a good height for you. Step forward the length of your foot away from the bench. Bring your one foot off the ground and that foot can go forward. We want to control our depth, all right, and our touchdown. So we are going to sit, but we're not going to sit like that. All right, foot forward. We're controlling that sit and stand. So there's no plonk and bang down. It's all slow and soft. If it's too easy and you've got something light, grab something light and you can hold it. Okay, I step out, make sure I'm an appropriate distance, and I'm just going to hold that up and down. Okay, we're going to do 10 on each leg, so if you wish to hold something, please do. Let's hit our 10. So let's get our distance right, length of your foot. Make sure you're sitting down silently, you're not plonking down. And we want to try and stay balanced the whole way through. So we don't want to touch your foot down at all through the exercise. And 10, and we'll switch it over. Two. Six. 8, 9, All right, next one's pretty simple. It's a wall sit. 1 minute's work. Again, we get the blood going. If you've got something that weighs a little bit, you can certainly use that, right, to assist with making the wall sit a little bit more challenging. And you can either hold that in your hands next to you, maybe 2-3 litre milk bottle in each hand, or a big strong pack of rice on top of your thighs. All right, we're doing 1 minute wall sit. So feet, good distance from the wall, maybe half a metre, and we're down, and we're just holding. I've got my 5 kilo plate. I can just hold it in one hand to the side, or the other hand, or hold it in the middle is probably a good idea. If you wish, you can just pop it on top of your thigh or something like that. Just making it as challenging as you can for yourself. And make sure that you're keeping your knees out on this exercise. If you've got a band, put it around just underneath your knees. It's just going to help work through your glutes, your hammies, quads. Right, it just increases that exercise value on each second. Right, so we're holding. I'm going to move the plate around, make it a bit harder on one side for 5 seconds. Make it a bit harder on the other side for 5 seconds. Got a bit of a tremble going on, which is great. 5 seconds to go. And we're up. Nice. Alright, that's our 1 minute. Okay, and our last exercise in our round is a single leg deadlift and reach. So the way this one works, nice high knee, we reach forward with both hands and we reach up with that back foot. Whoop, and we fall over. Knee high, forward with both hands, up with the back foot. And we want to try and get to parallel with your chest, your arms, and that back foot on each repetition. Looking for 10 on each leg. If you've got a weight and you wish to do it with a weight in one hand or in two hands, like that you can, but this one I'm not too phased. It's more about really trying to extend that body and lengthen that hamstring. Okay, so let's go for 10. Pick your starting leg and we're on. Knees got to come up nice and high between each repetition. Work on getting that chest down and hands up so we get to that parallel position. Eight, 9, and 10. Switching over on your legs. Whoops. Make sure we're controlling through the ankle, knees. We don't want your knees collapsing in, like we talk about with most of our exercises. Clearly I'm a bit better on my right leg down than my left. Getting through to 10. Knee up to finish. Okay, nice. And that's our 6 exercises through that heavy legs. That's one time through, right? You've got a minimum of 2 more times through, preferably 3. I'd like you to get to 4, but it just depends on how much time you've got. All right, so you please just jump back to the start of the video and start again. Please don't just stop here because one time through is not going to do a hell of a lot. All right, but great job on being here. Okay, now we're going to warm down after you've done your 3 times through, so please go and do that and then come back. Okay, got that done, well done. putting in the time to improve through your knees, through your connective tissue and your stability through your knees and ankles and hips is really, really key to jumping high, not getting injured, and preventing patellar tendonitis, that sort of thing. Let's do a very brief warm down. So we're prone, hip up. And I'd like you to move side to side with your hips and shoulders and just explore that flexibility. If you get bits that you feel are a bit more tight, just hold on it. Oh, that's a nice one for me. Little bits of side movements. And we switch. Little bits of side movements. Get that side movement going. Hold on as tight as bit. Very good. Alright, let's get your mat. Let's bring your right knee up in between your hands and wiggle that left foot back as far as you can. And we're just bending our elbows, getting nice and deep into a nice glute stretch, bit of hamstring and glute. And we come up and we switch. Wiggle that right foot back. And then last one, just going up into a downward dog. Get that chest down, bum up, hamstring stretch, and just alternate legs, straightening a little bit further like you're walking on the spot. Hold the really sore bits of stronger tightness. Enjoy that flexibility. And so that we can stand up. Alright, that's us. Nice and simple, nice and straightforward, but a great way to still get some good resistance training when you don't have access to a lot of weight. Alright, great job on tuning in. Make sure you keep a routine and keep moving forward. See you soon.